Only 9% of businesses ever hit $1 million a year because they don't know how to evolve. It starts with knowing which stage of business you're in because every stage needs a different marketing playbook. I'm gonna show you that map, step by step, from 0 to 300,000 a year, from 300,000 a year to $1 million and beyond. And I'm not just some marketing guy handing out advice. I was in the field. I built $1 million home service business from scratch. And after years of helping Fortune 500 companies rank #1 on Google. So this isn't theory. This is the real path with real tactics that work for real people like you. So let's build your foundation, let's get you leads now, and let's break down exactly what to do in stage 1. Now, I help home service businesses win with SEO and smart marketing because I've been in your shoes. I know what it's like to hustle for every single lead, and I know what actually works, especially when time and budget are tight. So really quick, if you want help figuring out your SEO, that search engine optimization, I've got a free offer for you. SEO is my superpower, and I do a one-on-one 30-minute SEO review for free. It's not a pitch. I am personally looking at your site, your rankings, and telling you what's working and what's not. If you've ever been wondering, is my SEO even doing anything? Should I be doing SEO at all? These are great questions. This call will give you those answers. So slots are limited, so hit that link below and book it while you can. This is no fluff, no pressure, just help. All right, now let's get into the good stuff. There are 3 things you absolutely need to understand before we talk about marketing. The stages of business growth, when those stages force you to evolve, and how your marketing needs to change at every stage. So we're gonna reverse engineer it all, starting with how to know what stage you're in right now, then walking you through the next marketing moves that'll get you unstuck and scaling fast. Because if you wanna hit $1 million a year and keep growing after that, you need a leveled approach that starts with what works fast, what gets leads now, what pays for itself in days and not months, and no $5,000 billboards here, no fluff, just simple, powerful plays that get you to the next stage. And when you hit a ceiling, and trust me, you will, we all do, we stack on new channels to break through it. Because knowing when you've hit that ceiling is the single most overlooked marketing move, period. Let's get into it. Here's how you know it's time to evolve your marketing. Your cost per lead goes up, but your lead count doesn't. Let me show you what I mean. You spend $1,000 on Google ads, you get 100 calls, $10 per lead. Pretty easy math. You double it to $2,000 and still get 100 calls. Now your cost per lead goes from $10 to $20 each. That means you hit the ceiling. That marketing channel is tapped out and spending more just bleeds the budget. So when that happens, it's time to stack on other marketing channels because that's how you break through. And here's the thing that most people miss. These ceilings almost always show up right when the business is leveling up, which brings us to the stages of business growth. Over the next few minutes, I'm gonna break down the 5 key stages home service businesses go through, from a solo entrepreneur to full-blown CEO. This first video is about $0 to $300,000 a year. We'll cover the other stages later, so make sure to subscribe if this isn't the video for you, but I would still watch this one. It'll be valuable. And for each stage, I'll show you exactly how your marketing needs to evolve. We're talking turning 1 job into 5 with 5 around flyers, showing up at the top of Google without spending a single dollar, and even getting featured on local TV or in the paper as a trusted expert. By the end of this video, you'll know what to focus on right now, what to ignore until later, and how to level up without wasting money or burning yourself out. So let's talk about business stages, because this right here, this is where most people stall out. I'll be honest, I got stuck at $1 million a year for 3 years. Why? Because I didn't realize what got me there to $1 million a year wouldn't take me further. See, every business hits these natural breaking points, and every time you grow, by 3x or 10x, you enter a new stage of business with new problems, new ceilings to get through, and a totally different marketing game. The big ceilings we usually hit in the home service industry is 300K, 500K, $1 million, 3 million, and 10 million. At each stage, your business must evolve. Otherwise, you flatline. It's like this. You wouldn't run a $200,000 a year ice cream truck the same way you run 8,000 Baskin-Robbins locations, pulling in $100 million a year. That's a whole lot of 31 flavors. Way different business model and a whole different playbook. But here's the trap. Too many business owners keep doing the same things that worked at level 1, expecting new results at level 10. They hit a plateau and then they stay stuck. Every business hits these walls, and how long you stay there depends on how fast you spot it and you evolve. Sound good? All right, now let's break it down stage by stage, and I'll show you exactly what marketing moves to make at each stage. This video is part 1 of 5, so buckle in and let's get into stage 1. Stage 1 is that $0 to $300,000 a year. This is the solo operator zone. This is the grind. You're the owner, the technician, the sales rep, the customer service person, all at the same time. You're in the truck, you're in the field, you're on the phone, and you're probably invoicing at 10 p.m. Sound familiar? At this level, you don't need a fancy marketing funnel or a full-blown ad agency. You need about 5 to 10 solid leads a week. That's it. And the good news is you can get there without a big machine. The key in stage 1 is simple, fast, high ROI marketing. Stuff that works right now without draining your time or money. So what does that actually look like? Here are the key marketing moves for stage 1. 5 around flyers. Old school? Yeah. Still works like a charm? 100%. So if you've never heard of 5 around flyers, here's how it goes. Every time you finish a job, hit the 5 closest homes, 1 on each side, boom, boom, and the 3 across the street. Drop a flyer or a door hanger that says something like, "We just cleaned for Mrs. Jones. Her windows are looking great, and since we're already here, we can do yours for 10% off today only." So why does this work so well? It's instant trust. You're already in the neighborhood, you got proof sitting right next door, they can go look at Mrs. Jones's house, and it's an exploding offer that's going away, creating that FOMO, that fear of missing out. You're not a stranger anymore. You're the company that helped their neighbor, and that familiarity is powerful. So here's the bonus tip I want you to pay attention to. Talk to them in person. I know this is uncomfortable, but here's the truth. If you just drop off a flyer and walk away, you're maybe gonna close 1% of those. If you knock and talk, knock on their door, talk to a human being, you'll close 20 to 30% more. And that's not a typo. This 2-minute conversation turns that flyer into a sale. The strategy costs almost nothing, but if done right, it can turn that 1 job into 2 or 3. That's exponential growth if you're doing the math. And now I got the highest returning move in all of marketing. We're talking about 1,000x return on investment. Are you ready? The secret weapon most people sleep on is networking. I know what you're thinking. You're already slammed. You're barely finding time to eat lunch. And now Ryan's over here saying, go to a networking event. But hear me out, please. This isn't fluff, I promise. This is free money with a name tag. Groups like BNI or your local chamber of commerce, they're referral engines. Not tomorrow, we're talking about right now. All it takes is 1 strong connection to send you a stream of leads. A realtor who sends you every client, a property manager who needs monthly help, a mover who refers you on every clean out. Here's the move. Start showing up regularly to meetups. Seriously, that's it. Show up, build relationships, and look for ways to give value. Because in these rooms, the more you give, the more you get. And this is the warning, not all groups are equal. Some are duds. So test a few, find the ones with momentum, and go all in. It won't cost much, but it will fast track your growth. Now, maybe you're thinking, cool, Ryan, but what if I want leads coming in while I'm sleeping and I don't want to leave the house? I got you there too. Let's talk about the digital play. Stage 1 is where you lay the groundwork for Google Ads. Want the phone to ring today? Run Google Ads. They're a monopoly. You can't escape doing some kind of business with them, even now in stage 1. But the good news is, even with a small budget of $10 to $20 a day, you can get those leads right now. No waiting, no slow burn. This is on-demand marketing, the type of marketing that you need in stage 1. So if somebody searches for gutter cleaner near me, boom, your business pops up. Here's the catch. you gotta target it right. You gotta focus on your local service area and only run ads for jobs you actually wanna do and have time for. I can't stress this enough. There's no point in paying for leads you can't take or selling jobs that you lose money on. And this Google Ads stuff is pay to play. So it will cost you money to learn the lessons and get those ads right. So yes, there is a learning curve. And if you don't know what you're doing, Google will happily burn your cash. So if you're not ready to DIY, do it yourself like a ninja, get a pro, hire somebody. Even a basic setup done right will outperform a messy one done solo. This is a huge part of doing Google Ads right. So pay attention to this piece. Where people land after they click matters. Your ad might be fire, like you're getting tons of clicks, good click-through rates, but if they land on a slow, clunky web page with no call to action button, you're setting money on fire. Make sure that landing page is clean, clear, and easy to convert. A big call button, simple contact form, mobile first. And the trick that I use here is if you can just kind of squint your eyes and pretend like you're drunk, can a drunk person know what to do on this landing page? That's the trick. So now, if you want to get calls from Google without paying a dime, that's the real trick. Let's talk about the most underrated move in local marketing. I'm talking about Google Business Profiles, at GBP, the free gold mine for small businesses. Google Maps equals Google Business Profile, which equals your free money machine. This freaking ATM is great. If you're not on it, you don't exist. So here's the move. Claim your business profile. It sounds small, but half of businesses literally don't do this. Fill it out completely and keep it updated like it's your storefront. This is the foundation of local SEO. And the calls you get from it are 100% free. So if you want to rank higher on Google Maps, here's how to win. Make sure your name, address, and phone number, that's your NAP information, NAP, get it? Name, address, phone number, matches everywhere. Your site, your Yelp, Facebook, all of it. Pick the right categories for your business. Don't overthink it, just match what you actually do. I don't know how many people I've seen that do this wrong. And then upload photos of your work. Lots of them. Like there's not a limit to how many you can put on there. And most important, get reviews. Lots of them. What's the trick to getting more reviews? Every job equals one ask. Finish the job, client smiling, ask for that Google review right then. And here's the pro tip. Make it dead simple. Like don't have them jump through hoops to leave you a review. Have a short link or a QR code ready to go. Don't wait and don't hope, just ask. Here's the truth of Google Maps when you're just getting started, is you won't get flooded with calls from Google Business Profile at stage 1. You're gonna get a couple, but you're not gonna get a lot. So right now, we're just laying the groundwork. But trust me, this sets up a monster pipeline later. It's a slow burn now, but it'll be a fire hose later when you stack SEO on top. And now, the one strategy that's been growing businesses since before the internet was even a thing, the most slept on, high trust, low cost lead machine in the world, referrals. The OG growth hack. Word of mouth isn't just a bonus. It's the most profitable and trust-loaded marketing channel there is. And you don't need to build it, you just need to ask for it. See a pattern here? We just gotta ask. Here's the brutal truth. Most businesses never unlock referrals because they never actually ask. And no, tossing it in an email signature doesn't count. You wanna make this print money? Try this. Right after the sales closes, say, I'm pumped to be getting this done with you. Do you mind if we snap a quick selfie together? Pull out your phone, snap the selfie. Boom, instant social proof. Then follow up with this. Hey, while I've got you, who are 5 people you know that could use the same service? 5 is the magic number. Why? Because most people can name 1 or 2 off the top of their head. That's easy. 5 makes people dig for it. And trust me, that 4th or 5th name is usually the sleeper that leads to the true gold. So you got those numbers from asking, text them right then and there with that selfie. Hey, your friend Justin just used us for a window cleaning and thought you might be interested too. Can I send you some info? Then you attach that photo. That's the proof. That referral is the trust, and that message gets the meeting. This is one of the highest ROI moves in all of marketing. Zero ad spend, zero tech, just bold human connection. But it's about asking and asking for the right stuff and building that social proof into your ask. Stage one isn't about fancy tech or viral AI videos. It's about speed, scrappiness, and stacking those small wins. No funnels, no TikTok dances, no burning cash. You're building your customer base, you're learning what works, you're protecting your time most of all, and once your calendar is full, that's when it's time for stage two, where growth gets sharper, faster, and way more scalable. So, most business owners think stage two is about more, but really it's about better and faster. If you're in stage one right now, hustling solo, trying to get leads without losing your mind, I've been there, just know this, you're not doing it wrong. You're doing what it takes. And with the right tools, it gets way faster. So don't try to run that $5 million strategy on a 300K business. Do what works now. Build the foundation. And when the leads start flooding in, we'll get you to stage two, smarter and faster. And hey, if you want to skip the guesswork and get my eyes on your website, book that free SEO review. It's a one-on-one, no fluff, and I'll show you exactly where you're missing leads and what to do about it. I've done this for Fortune 500 companies. I've been doing SEO for 10, 15 years now. See, I even lost track, helped thousands of businesses. The link's below. I only do a few of these a week, so grab your spot if you want in. And if this video helped you at all, please smash the like button, drop a comment with the word foundation, and share this with other business owners grinding in the field right now, because stage one is where the legends are born. Let's build the machine, keep climbing, and I'll see you in part two.